Especially for this guy, because you need a faster weapon, in my opinion. Let's try it, though. Let's go strength. I guess we could also fit in Howl, technically, but... for sure, Queagle. Yeah, hopefully your day gets better, dude. This one. This one. This one. Alright, let's see how it compares. Laser boosting staff. Yeah, I guess I could go grab that. That's true. That is true. I guess I would, probably. And you know what? Like, I wonder if this casting speed staff would be worth it. And same with... I don't know. I think probably getting the extra damage from meteorite staff is better on this one. I'm doing pretty well, Fenplay. Thanks for asking, dude. All right, let's try this setup instead and see how it compares. There's almost no way it's better though. Oh, that was kind of scary. Yeah, it's just, I mean, that was a terrible roll. Hey! Yeah, the Slicer's better for sure. Oh, well, actually, you know what, though? This will stun him, though. Tease him with scraps. Yeah, I guess maybe. I don't really want to just cheese every boss though. Like there's actually a... I don't know. Having like a conflict of interest on this run because... Or I don't know if that's right. I'm dead. Oh my god, that actually worked. It's insane. I thought he had a hitbox on that. This is... Okay, maybe this is better. I don't know. This is good. Scream, maybe? This is good. Because we get that stagger in there. But now in this phase, it's a little bit trickier because I have to be watching out for that scream at all times. And it's just, this is like a little bit slow to get out of the way for the scream. Just back off.
Maybe I'm best not ever.
That's risky as hell.
This is going too far.
My favorite machine.
It's tricky because I think in this phase, why does he do that? That's crazy. In this phase, Lion's Claw is probably better, but in the other phase, Slicer's undoubtedly better. Shinobu, thanks for the 4-month Prime sub, dude. Welcome back. I probably have to go Slicer, right? Not a distance thing? It should be. But am I not far enough away somehow? Maybe that's actually like a reliable way to dodge it. I've never even thought about that. Just like sit on the perimeter of the range and then just like dodge backwards. You just, you lose a bit of punish, but no setup. Oh no, I can 100% do that. Oh wait, oh sorry, you're saying mid-fight? I mean, technically I could, but it'd be a little like strange to do that. Oh my god, it's so bad, it's insane. Why would he do that from like point blank? Oh. Why? But yeah, we wouldn't have the magic tier, we wouldn't have the end tier and stuff. What did you miss after Nox Duel? We tested Lay Boys and they're good with Night Comet. Knight's Cavalry in in Forbidden Lands is good with Night Comet. And we are currently testing this guy. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab that staff. I guess I didn't get the grace here. No cheese. I'm sure there's a cheese, yeah. Lay Boys is Via's champions. Gut and Peeler? I would imagine so. Actually don't know if the bleed... I don't know, actually. I don't know if the bleed hits, like, count when you're doing the Ash of War.
Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck. Hello? Hello? Anyone? I at these. I just give and I'll pop. Don't dally. Give it your all. Oh, that's... well, Wait. I see it now. Humans all lose their wits eventually. How could this... Was my whole existence just a crop?
Okay. Okay, last save file here.
Are you here as a cousin? I must have popped.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that there's a way to cheese this guy. Like, there's just no way there's not. You can cheese every fucking open world boss in this game, so. Why is he not following that up, though? I'm just so confused as to why he's doing the long range one now. Maybe he, like, checks your positioning sooner than I think. Yeah, he clipped me with that because of the tree. Yeah, that's a problem. That is a problem. You're doing less damage. Yeah, I mean, we do have a good amount of like buffs and stuff, I guess. We also have like the magic tier. We gotta watch the scream soon. One thing I can do is like just play this phase from a bit further away or something. But I guess if we're in good position. Hey, scream maybe? Yeah, that's why I don't like going in on that one. I should just outspace it, dude. Especially with the mid roll. Yeah, this guy's tricky, man. I'll test some cheese on him, though. I don't really want to cheese him, though. Well, Howl, the problem with Howl is that I need to swap physic tiers in order to use it. So that's the big problem. Let me in. How's it going, Tromso? What's up, dude? Insane bonks with the staff. Do you guys think that Slicer could be better on Radan? Maybe. What's RL1? So RL1 is rune level 1, and +0 means no upgraded weapons or no upgraded anything. I wonder if the fan daggers are worth testing. There's no way they'd be better than this, though. So, you should do the close range one, I would imagine. That is a okay way of dodging that, I guess. The screen might be coming soon. Dream? Oh my god, that was the worst roll of all time. I wonder if he can scream again. I've never seen it, but... I've never seen him scream twice. Like, in one axe phase, but... he might be able to. See it on a live run? Yeah, maybe. We're gonna test some cheese, though, like I said. Gurun, thanks, dude. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I wonder if the dodge timing is different. Like, it must be, right? When you're at the edge of that range versus the close range. Like, I obviously just dodged late there, but... What's up, Miklos? Yeah, I guess we're actually pretty far along the routing, aren't we? Like, this isn't really taking that long, but of course we haven't gotten into any of the hard catacombs yet, so... But I'm thinking just Night Comment, the imps is gonna work, dude. There's a way to deal with that attack. I actually don't know at this point. Usually I just dodge it from up close, but... At this point... I don't know. I'm trying to... I was gonna consider using, like... What am I even doing? I was gonna consider using Bloodhound Step or Quick Step. Just swap to it. Or... I've never considered doing this, of like baiting out to the edge of the range and then just like dodging back or something. Because it seems like it's a more intuitive timing when you're not point blank. Because when you're point blank, you have to dodge like very late. But if that's for Night Comment, we got like 8 int from this, 5, we got 3 int, and then we have 10 from the tier. How to watch our positioning. Okay, the tree's totally gonna get in the way here. One problem is that it's like a little bit tricky to hit him with the slicer. Swap. Like, I whiffed so many hits. I have a long ass staff. I don't know actually. But I also don't know if Slicer works the same way as in this game as like Flash Sword does in the other ones. Where it's like you can hit them with the staff, but not the actual spell. Yeah, see, like that dodge there would have been borderline if I was point blank there, so I don't know. I was a little greedy there, maybe. Yeah, no, okay, it still got the tough hitbox there. Yeah, if you do exclamation mark playlist, fun play. Okay, let's see if we can cheese him somehow. So you guys are saying that you can like get up here or something, or what? Or get up somewhere? Rocksling, I mean, I'm not a big Rocksling believer. Kind of cool if I could trigger him from here. Thought I'd just be able to outrun it, but I'm too close. Ended up Haima a good sorcery. I don't know. Never tried it. I really don't want to do this though. I wonder if you could use the cannon though to like attack the boss from a different angle. Hello? Oh. Dude, he baited me in. It's also nighttime and I can't really see him very well. Why? I kind of load the safe file, but... thanks, Get Wrecked. And what's up, Steel Orange as well? Welcome back. I do wonder what the scraps would do.
Maybe I'm the best nut ever. This is going too far.
Vorse, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. Thanks, dude. I don't think this is going to work very well, but... I think the issue with like trying to use scraps on these guys is that they have as much range as I do, basically.
Why ain't it me? Why ain't it heaven?
Mistress, but I was a thug on me. If you've... Oh, to bless the thuglies. The thuglies. Oh, thank you, kind. Did I forget? I see you are very to study such, please.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, this clearly would work. I mean, it's kind of lame though, but I can't believe how higher damage is. Guess we are at 39 intelligence right now, dude. Yeah, this is just the easiest way to do it. So, I guess, I don't know. We got options. We don't have to decide yet. Yeah, that's true, Abbas, yeah. Yeah, the setup on like, level is very broken. Yeah, it definitely just shows how strong sorceries are in this game. And they're probably going to be good for almost everything, right? I mean, look at that damage, dude. What the fuck? Like, that's just so stupid. And that's without Howl, too. That's like without an extra 25% that you can get. This is dumb as hell, man. Yeah, this run was supposed to be hard. I think it's still going to be hard, but maybe just not as hard as I thought. Definitely not as hard as I thought. I mean, how could I have expected the damage to be this high? There's no way I could have known. Catacombs are gonna be annoying. I don't actually know though anymore because like we're gonna be able to just Night Comet blast every single imp in the game. So I thought they were gonna be really annoying, but if we have Night Comet, dude, like but I don't know. I guess that's probably a good thing though. All right, well, let's just keep progressing, I guess. We can kill some of these bosses on the way. Like our first catacomb here. Beast Jaw? Yeah, Beast Jaw could work. Maybe. The School Talisman? I don't. I don't really have room for it. The trio? Yeah, the Beast Jaw? Yeah, maybe for the trio we can use it. That's what's great about no upgrade runs, right? Like, I don't have to go like, okay, if I want to use the Beast Jaw, I gotta go and I gotta, like, upgrade it, and I have to, you know, do all this stuff. All you gotta worry about is hitting the stats, and you can use it. It's going pretty well, Zato. Like, this run is looking pretty simple so far. Change the speed run? I don't know. I don't know what the speedrun route looks like at this point. Did I make a safe file back there? Oh. Very curious how this is going to do here. Oh boy. PS3 is harder? I mean, I would assume so, but I don't know. Like, DS3 had some hard boss fights on no upgrade runs. But it also made it, like, kind of simpler, right? Because if you were just good at the boss fights, then... Shit. This is definitely working. And now, I mean, that's kind of all for this catacomb, right? There's not really any other kills I have to do.
Brave. I am Tanit Rias, a warrior. Perhaps will you joy rise with us? And now you believe the drawing room, but be sure.
Some of them can throw knives. I'm gonna just sprint through this, I think. I think it's actually safe.
Forgive to determine if you have. It seems torrent, whereas I may. There is
It's a bleach demon.
Gathering place. Bearing at my hand.
You're in here no matter loud. You.
I'd assume I'd have to like grace back here. Because now I don't have my physic, and like I don't think a magic setup on a tree spirit is a good idea. What kind of setup do you guys think on this guy? The claws? I don't have the right spells, though. What's up, Durbin? I don't think Fandaggers would ever be the speedrun route. Like, when you get to, like, Elden Beasts and stuff, they're not really that good.
Oh my god, dude!
Bro.
That's so shit!
Oh my god.
That is
Dude.
so shit! That is such a garbage!
Bad RNG, thanks for the
my God.
100 gifted subs, dude. What the hell, man? Make sure if you got a sub, make sure you thank Bad RNG for that. Good lord, that's a lot of subs, dude. Thanks so much, man. Any Dodgers, by the way? Oh god. I'm trying to pull up the res sheet, but it's gonna take... Oh, there it is. Yeah, thanks so much, dude. That's actually insane. The continued support, dude. Jesus, dude. Easy dodge. I guess so. I didn't really realize like everything was good against these guys. Is this also not a rot one? I guess it's not. Yeah, that's for sure true, Ozzy. Dude, it's still going. But yeah, make sure you thank Bad RNG though. Make sure you thank him if you got a sub. And there should be 100 thank yous in the chat, dude. Or I guess probably a lot of people are lurking or something though. Yeah, thanks so much again though, dude. That's insane. What do we use here, do you guys think? Pretty weak to Frost, actually. What the hell? I didn't really realize that. Just magic? Do we just use, like, magic against them? But except magic isn't actually great. Like, catch flame? Could be good. Or... I don't know. I wouldn't expect catch flame to be that good. But you can't really underestimate catch flame. What kind of fire setup we have? So we got the finger. fire tier plus 8th tier. But yeah, the problem is we're gonna have to like run back to the boss though. Yeah, there's a lot of bot spam. I would not trust running through here like this, man. Maybe it works, though. Oh, yeah, we should definitely try with the fan daggers. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, if you do exclamation mark playlist, Demon King. Yeah, Blood Flame Claws, maybe. Yeah, one thing that'll be nice about this run is it'll be a good opportunity to like optimize the dungeon running sections a bit more. Okay, so let's just go ahead and try out Catch Flame here. And Flame Sling, I guess. I didn't make a save file. That's not bad. I think that this is probably the second tankiest one. But the raw one's going to be even weaker to fire, though. Definitely not terrible. Wow, what the fuck? How did that still hit me, dude? Rot one doesn't count as boss fight? It does. Yeah, the Rot one is, there's a Rot one in, next to Radan's Arena. Do they all have the same, really? Usually the Rot enemies have less resistance to fire, though, no? Maybe it doesn't. Yeah, I guess it doesn't. That's weird, though. Usually the putrid enemies have less resistance to fire, though. Yeah, but it doesn't. That's weird. That's weird, because like the putrid avatars do, and all these other enemies have less resistance to fire. We should definitely try the fan daggers. Like, they could easily be the best thing here. I didn't buff. Surely you're gonna let me drink? Oh, for fuck's sakes. Definitely have to watch out on this guy for like the off-angle attacks. Like a real problem. So that's like okay, but I definitely think we could do better than that. I think we could do better than that. So let's try with a physical damage setup with the fan daggers here. I guess this is it, right? Let's see the damage. That's sort of how, I mean, that's an amount of damage we were just dealing in that boss where I think that's sort of like what I expect on a run like this. Like for a kind of a mid to end game boss. Like a boss, you know, we're using the thing that it's weak to and we're dealing pretty substantial amount of damage, but it's not crazy. Okay, this is gonna be horrible. Yeah, see, like fan daggers are not. Yeah, this is catch flame is way better here. Yeah, pretty bad. Okay. I mean, catch flame is probably the play. No. How's it going, Miles? Welcome in. Jellyfish Shield with Blue Dancer. Yeah, it's definitely not ideal, but you still do get a bonus from Jellyfish Shield. Oh, I guess I didn't have the right tier there, though. But there's still no way it would have been better. Yeah, Volcano Pots is definitely the next thing I want to test. 100%. Thanks for reminding me, actually. Drop all this stuff. So obviously I don't have the crafting yet, but now Volcano Pots actually could be like insanely strong here. Oh god, I just gave myself like fucking a lot of Volcano Pots. Okay, I guess ideally you'd have the Strength Talisman or the Strength stuff in, but so let's actually go like that and like this, because these are strength scaling. So yeah, I'd normally have the strength tier in, but let's just see how they are. I was good, Quiggle. I ended up winning. Let's see if this is good here. Good for sure. Yeah, it's really good. But is this like actually that much better though? Oh boy. Wow. I'm not convinced it's that much better, but it's definitely a slight improvement. And yeah, to be fair, we also don't have we don't have the optimal setup. There's no chance I'm getting the helmet. Or, no, I could get the helmet, but I'm not getting the talisman. There's no way I'm getting the talisman. I like Catch Flame better. And I also realized I didn't use the Jellyfish Shield with Catch Flame. Spark? I'm not going to use Spark. No way. But yeah, Spark would be crazy, though. a little unfortunate that I have to two-hand the shield, though, with this setup. Like, in order to get the buff from it. A little annoying. Okay, let's see this damage now. Not a huge improvement, but... I mean, that's amazing, though, no? Like, that's some solid damage. Oh, I guess I can get a headshot in there. I didn't actually realize that. Why is your head underground? I like catch flame better, I think.
It's titled The Garden Breeze. Well, but of course.
It's way less setup to do also. Like, the more I can avoid pots, kind of the better, I would say. The more I can avoid pots, the better. Ever used Shard Spiral? I actually haven't, but I've seen it, and it just isn't it kind of annoying to grab though? More risky than pots, you think so? Like, would Shard Spiral be good on level 1+0? Maybe. Like for Elden Beast and stuff? Last Right's worth it on a non-holy somber weapon? I think it does a little bit, but it doesn't... I don't actually know. I remember when I did all boss and no hit, I didn't even bother. I'm not sure if it gives you that, like, gigantic boost or not. No, it adds 50 holy AR, I believe, is what it does. What are imps weak to, by the way? Imp. Okay, what are you weak to? Strike. Is there any sort of, like, ranged strike damage that I can use? Does that even, like, exist anywhere? You know. Oh, true. Rock Sling. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's for sure. Right. I mean, it makes sense. I guess that, does that thing always do that attack?
Lord of all that is.
This is nice. I guess I don't have to kill anybody in this catacomb if that's actually safe.
bathed in rays of gold.
Well, I guess maybe that's not true. Let's check the later part. Oh. Literally through the wall, I got sniped.
Only fine. You have now.
Of course I did. What's up, your boy Fizz? Literally through the wall, bro. What's up, Kermit, as well? Oh. Oops. I guess we're fighting this guy again. Doesn't hurt to practice him some more, I suppose.
I'm privy to it. Would you care to learn? Time can move. A little conversation. Well done. Something to mark. As you might. No need to be.
He has a cannon of an arm. Yeah, I guess so. That's by far the most dangerous attack they have. Why do you not follow up? Oh, give me those headshots. Oh, look at those big headshots, dude. Huge. Oh, that's crazy damage.
Maybe I'm the best nut ever. This is going too far.
Oh, dude. I wonder if just going for like the torso hits is better here instead of trying to pick the head. Because it probably is. This attack has probably one of the worst hitboxes in the game. Oh, come on. And he gives me the good RNG, too. Nice. Yo, Junior, thanks for the brand new Prime sub. Thanks so much, dude. Routing for a new IGN interview. You think they're gonna interview me again after this run? You think so? What's up, Sinatra? I was actually thinking about doing some GeoGuessr on stream today. Maybe I will. I just want to test out this running segment a little bit more and see if the less enemies on no-hit runs that you have to deal with, the better. The less enemies that you have to kill, the better. Can I cuck this guy? Yeah, there we go. Oh, but now I aggro this guy somehow. How does that make any sense? What's up, Wabbit? Oh, you really gotta hug the wall? Okay. Yeah, the consumer run was pretty fun. Definitely one of my favorites that I've done. Like in terms of like a casual run. Why are you aggroing all of a sudden? Is it because I'm not crouching? Upload GeoGuessr to YouTube? Maybe as like a short or something. But I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I was a bit surprised by that too, but I guess, like, I don't know. I think the consumable run is kind of more for everybody, right? Oh boy. No, what is going on here? Why is this happening? Oh, it is the Kukri. You're right. You're right. It totally is because he's hearing it. Oh, man. That's so annoying. Yeah. Okay, well, maybe we throw it like here. Add bingo matches on my like YouTube channel or something. Yeah, I think we might do that. Might like clickbait Aggie's name for the title or something. No way. Yeah, I don't know if there's like a big audience for bingo on YouTube, but yeah, they're all on Domo's channel if you want to see like the main stream. You're saying to turn with an arrow? Oh, the 5-head play, dude. Nice.
Maybe.
Asmund to gold. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Wabbit, thanks so much for the brand new sub. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Yeah, for sure, Yard. Yeah, I want to do that. As soon as I'm not lazy. Asmund to gold. That was so funny. Nice. Okay. Oh, wait. There's like a second part to this dungeon, though. It's like the pot thrower guys. Yeah, this is like the all bosses run was kind of just I don't know. It was like the first draft of an actual good looking, like well-routed no-hit run. This is sort of like the next step, right? We're gonna actually optimize all the dungeons for this low damage and have better routes through stuff that will hopefully be applicable to just every single run that you could think of.
Maybe.
Yo, Wabbit, thanks for giving the sub as well.
Ever.
Thanks, dude.
This is going too far.
Spell Vow is better. But it's also 25 faith. Which I mean, I guess I could easily use, probably. With like Marka's Source Seal would be a good thing to grab, right? Because that's an extra 2 point. Extra 2 points of mind is like, that's actually a decent amount.
This is going too far.
Money to buy the tarnished pants.
Hot Tub Time Machine, thanks for the 2-month Prime sub as well. Thanks, dude. I guess that works. Sorta. There's probably a better spot to throw that. Yeah, that looks pretty sketchy. He's like looking at me. He's giving me the side eye the whole time. Oh, I can get right in here. Definitely a much better location to throw that, I would say. That looks better, right? we continue. Yeah, so, you know, instead of having to kill a bunch of enemies, we just agree twice, and that's it. Like, the thing that was so hard about all boss no hit run is that when I was doing that run, I had to learn, like, not only did we, like, come up with all the strats for the dungeon stuff, but I also had to learn the dungeons themselves and where all the enemy placements were and stuff. But, oh, wow, thanks for the bits, by the way. Thanks, dude. I also had to, yeah, I had to, you know, learn the map of the game first. Then on top of that was routing on how to deal with the enemies and stuff. But now I already know the dungeons. I know how to get through them all. So it's going to be a lot easier to route for this run instead of, or compared to the first all boss no hit run, because I just know the game way better. And I know where all the bosses are and like all of that stuff. Yeah, I think so, Aziz. I think Shilky just like didn't even bother with no hit any percent and just went immediately for that and then just never played Elden Ring again or something. What does this merchant sell normally? Time to do the skip. Oh, okay, this is not my fault. My game lagged mid-jump. Oh, that would have been it if the game allowed me to do a second jump. Why does that? I don't understand this with this jump, dude. Like, the game allows you to jump a second time, but then the second jump, like, isn't possible until way later. Okay, that's just horrible attempt. No hit randomizer? Not yet. We're gonna, like, continually do attempts on that. After routing this run, I'll probably be a lot better at no hit item randomizer. That's gotta be it, right? Oh, we've got some stone swords. I guess. That's all he's got. Is this like... I wonder if this is a faster way of getting up to where, like, the Somber 9 is. Oh. Oh yeah, 100% is faster, right? I mean, if you actually hit the skip, that is. Most useless skip, though. Okay, well. Yeah, if I got that quickly, it would be, but... Consistent setup.
Prevented the thorns, a husk.
Of course there is.
And become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide you.
It's surprising that I didn't make that. I'll just go around. That's okay. Shaming me for using Slicer because it's magic. yeah, true. Amit on DS2 to make it fair. Like fair in what way? Or like, are you saying that because I'm gonna have way more experience than other people in this game, that it wouldn't be fair. Is that what you're saying? No, by the sounds of it, it'll be on this game, and a Foggate randomizer's made, and yeah, I'll probably have a gigantic advantage. That's true. Like, I don't know. I don't know if anybody else has done as many all bosses runs as I have at this point. And just like fought enemies, or even just has played this game as much as I have. Fucking Borealis, dude. It stands for RL1 stands for rune level 1. Yeah, Ain might have more hours, but I guess I mean, well, I don't know. I guess I mean hours just like playing the game and like fighting random enemies and stuff. Borealis cheese? Like what? How does that work? Yeah, you have to start Retch. Yeah, that's correct. How does Ain have 2,000 hours though? How's that even possible? I guess, I mean, I don't know. I would probably have a lot more hours in the game too. If I wasn't working full time until like September last year, then I'd probably have a lot more hours too. Yeah, let's go and figure this out. Aggro the boss, go near the Godskin snail entrance. Really? Okay, let me try that. Does it matter, like, where I actually aggro him? Hey! 50-50, though? Well, that sounds horrible. Have a count? Yeah, like I said, it's like, 1825. But like, where do I stand though? Like, do I have to stand up here? Oops. Is that the one? But what is he supposed to, like, he's supposed to get stuck on something. Holy fuck, dude. Insane. Yeah, this boss is nasty as hell, dude. This boss is so nasty. Let's try some legit fights for a bit. I bet you the Lion's Claw setup on the Prelate Hammer is probably the best thing again here. Like, you have to use strike. Maybe rock sling, I guess. Oh. Maybe rock sling. Like, maybe just spam with rock sling, dude, and just simply fight him like that. Right? Maybe. Yeah, good for dragons. Yeah, it would be like especially good for this guy because he's weak to strike. Like, strike is basically the only effective thing on this guy. Yeah, he's not like bigger than the normal ones, I'm pretty sure. What the hell? Why do I have that on this? This is a very scary attack. Like, for some reason on this guy in particular, like, it's just really bad attack. Well, the Fandaggers wouldn't be nearly as good on this guy because, like I said, he's resistant to everything that's not strike. Normal dragons are weak to the pierce. Yeah, this is how the best way I've determined on how to fight this guy. This attack is a problem though. But I guess if you're just in the right spot and you react fast enough, it's okay. Like, for some reason, I had the feeling that that attack was different on this guy than the other dragons. But I could be wrong about that. It's gone pretty well, I would say, though. Good method of fighting him. Forgot, I'm supposed to go for the head on that one. Kind of got very good RNG there. He didn't do the one absolutely atrocious attack, which is like the flying one. Because what ends up happening a lot with this guy is he'll do the frost breath and then it'll bounce back on the ice. That's what happens all the time. All right, let's put the lion's claw on this and see and get the double scream. Yeah, I mean, the double scream would just run away, right? It's not really too hard to deal with, but yeah, sure, we didn't get it. I wonder if that's like a more ranged attack or something. Strength. script a stagger with Spectral Lance and Fan Dagger. There's no way that Fan Daggers are good here, though. Right? There's no way. Let's use Red Feather this time, too. I don't think there's any chance that Fan Daggers do anything good here. Elden Ring lore behind the naked lady with the... Oh, I don't know, dude. I'm not a lore expert. You'd have to ask, like, Vati on that or something. Guess I don't really like mid-rolling on this guy. Maybe it doesn't matter. This is the intro. This attack is so bad, it's insane. Okay. Oh my god, that was close as hell. Nice position. Some damage. Stun's coming here. Gently. Fuck. 2 Lion's Claws would be safe there. I have to drink at some point, though. Scream. Drink. Wing. I could probably try to get a stun there. Piece of head. Nice. This is good, dude. I mean, can't complain about this at all. Very solid damage. Be able to get a stun here. I like it. Square off. Square off again. You know, normally square off is so good for these guys because of that pierce, but this guy's resistant to pierce, so.
I have this world and death.
And yeah. So that was good. Any runs on triple enemies planned? I don't think so. I can't say I'm really a huge fan of those types of runs. I've done them in the past though. Like in Dark Souls 3, I did 5 times enemy mod, and that was crazy hard. In this game, 5 times enemy should be quite a bit easier because of like magic and stuff. Some of the piercing magic you have, but I don't know. I'd rather just play the base game. It's more of a run that happens. Oh, I guess I actually have done it. Kind of forgot about that. That's true. I'd rather just play the base game at this point, though. Yeah, the way I like to fight this guy at this point is you sit right underneath his head, and you're essentially just baiting him to scream. What's going on here? Why can't I wield it? Oh. For God's sake, dude. Oh, for God's sake, man. I didn't have the strength here, and it's the best way to improve at Elden Ring. it depends on like what you're trying to improve, right? If you're trying to improve boss fights, go ahead and like get a save organizer and then start fighting stuff. I guess just fighting stuff is the best way to do it. But yeah, I always recommend exactly +0 weapons. Do a run where you complete the game without upgrading any weapon and not using any upgraded weapons or anything. And just like fight stuff, you know? And you can experiment with a bunch of different weapons and try to learn what bosses are resistant to and what they're weak to. But like you can look at the spreadsheet in the chat if you do ! Res sheet. And so yeah, you can like check that out and then you can adapt what weapon you're using based on what you're fighting or like what your setup is. Exactly what we're doing right now, right? And then you end up learning about the bosses and you learn where things are in the game because you're gonna go like try to collect stuff. I wonder if going for the wing there is better. Yeah, that was really bad. Shouldn't have gone for that attack. Congratulations, how will stack? They don't. Please tell me we see Elden this time. Oh my goodness, dude. It's horrible. Do I find Elden Ring easier than DS9? Do I find it easier? I don't think so. I think it's harder. I find it harder myself because the stuff that I do on this game, I don't know, it depends. The stuff that I do on this game, I think there's a lot of kind of BS in this game. And like, you know, in Dark Souls 3, you can just, like, for example, I can just go into Soul of Cinder and just win, right? Doesn't matter what I'm using. If I'm doing a no-hit run, I go into Soul of Cinder, I just simply win. But and then there's in this game, right? It's like I can't just go into Fire Giant with like 0 damage per hit and just not get hit the entire time because he's got his Fire Breath attack, and I can't go into Elden Beast. Well, I mean, you kind of can, but you know, there's Elden Stars and there's kind of a lot of shitty attacks. And so for the stuff I'm trying to do, it's harder because you have to deal with all that stuff. But I would say, like, overall, the game can be made way easier than Dark Souls 3 for casual playthroughs and stuff. And same with no-hit running, too. But see, like, you got attacks like this, it's just like, oh my god, man. Let's go into Miss Hard mode, by the way. Like, the game just, it feels like the, I don't know. Things are less fair in this game. When it comes to some of these bosses. And there's a lot more like shitty NPC fights too, and yeah. So I would say it's harder for, like from my perspective for what I do. But yeah, like I said, I think if someone's just like picking up as a first playthrough Dark Souls 3 versus Elden Ring, I think they're going to have a much easier time with Elden Ring, or at least they have the potential to have a much easier time with Elden Ring. Mad King, thanks for giving us up to Miss Hard Mode. Thanks, dude. Gotta be really careful here. Oh, see, like you see how it literally goes underneath the map there? I actually probably do have some Dragon Moon grease here. Like, is my arm bringing me into that or something? Ah, that's really annoying. to count how many bosses killed for Streamlabs. I have no idea. I doubt it though. Opinion on the normal dragon bosses? I think they're okay. I would say they're nothing special. I think they're okay. If you remove their fire deflection, then I think they're fine. But of course they do have their fire deflection shit, so I think they're like that makes them worse. Oh, I guess I don't have any dragon moves, but is there a place to buy dragon moves somewhere? See, look at that, you guys. Like, that's faster than me. And this is why this strat, I don't think is consistent. And the other dragons, like, I think this guy has a special... Wow, how did that reach me? I think it has a special version of that attack or something. Like, something's weird with this guy. Projectiles are faster, or they have no range, or something. Because, yeah, the other dragons, you can just outrun that attack easily, right? You just simply just sprint backwards and you outrun it, but on this guy, even the horse, like, you get shit on. I doubt I'm gonna be able to. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm just dead, maybe. Yeah, see, like, there's nothing you can do right there. Nothing you can do right there. Yeah, nothing you can do. How's it going, Zio? And then, like, what that means is that, like, you can't go under the boss because you're always at risk of that attack. And then what also that means is that you can't hit the boss, like, ever. Right? And so you have to be in front of the boss. I mean, maybe there's some other direction I can run? I don't know. If not, then we're just going to simply have to, like, rock sling this guy or kill him from range, but I really don't want to have to do that. It's such a garbage attack. Yeah, DS3 is a very fair game, for sure. DS3 is a fair game. What's up, Penel? I don't think I have any blind first playthroughs of anything. Usually, like, what my YouTube has basically always been is just a place for all my no-hit runs to stay, but... Can I run sideways? Nope. Yeah, you just can't do anything on that attack if you're not in front of him. Which is, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to range him, dude, unless there's some other way of dodging that I don't know about. Yeah, I killed him. Yeah, I did kill him with the scraps, although you can try it. That starts would maybe be okay. Try scraps, I guess, just to see how much damage we can deal. Each scrap is... Yeah, I guess we can't really poise break him with those either, but maybe... I don't know. What am I doing? I'm switching this. Stargazer and this one, that one.
Well, then I presume.
We could also get 5 more large scraps from this. I'm in trouble. Well, let me see how that does, though. I mean, that's not bad, for sure.
Distant death.
That's good. But yeah, we need the large ones. The large ones are so much better. It's so unfortunate they don't give you like infinite large ones somehow. Like a shop combined. Really unfortunate. Yeah, large scraps have like how many extra projectiles? Like they have a few more projectiles. Like 6 or something. And then if I had like 10 large ones, I'd be able to stay and I'd probably just instantly kill them. Thanks, Cody. What about Vistar as well? If you're far away enough, if like I could have been way further than that. If you're far away enough, then he really shouldn't fly, but maybe. Beat the game already fist only? I did, yeah. I did like maybe like 6 months ago. Let me try that Mad King. I actually have no idea. I'm pretty sure he's got a re-aggro every time, but I don't know. No, I haven't tried Wolong. Let's see. He might stay there. No hit fist only? Yeah, that's not gonna happen. There's no chance that's happening in this game. Literally impossible. Like, fist only in this game is very bad. Like, just atrocious. In Dark Souls 3, you're dealing like a reasonable amount of damage per hit, like 80 damage a hit late game or something, but in this game, you're literally dealing like 6. So, that's not happening. Yeah, I guess he does disappear, though. I did see that, Liam, yeah. Golden Lance. Yeah, but they don't track, though, and they also don't have as much range.
To become Elden Lord. What a sad state.
Yeah, if I don't... Yeah. Like, he'll be aggro and the fog will clear. You'll see coming out. I actually don't know. I mean, they announced it. They said they were working on it, but...
My bones. A
Oh, do they track? Maybe I wasn't locked on. But they don't have as much range though.
Lord. Not even you.
I thought.
Man cannot kill a god.
What if you can just cheese him with like rot pots? Oh, seriously? Valence, welcome back, dude. I think just, honestly, what I'm leaning towards at this point is just trying out rock sling. Let's try that before I try anything stupid here. I honestly don't have a great setup for rock sling. No, maybe I do. The Blue Dancer and, I also don't have rock sling yet. But of course, I could just easily pick it up on the way. Like this. Yeah, Terra Magica doesn't affect it either. Unless does it? Oh, you know what would also be decent? Maybe is the Stone Bark, maybe. Let's try this again. I think this is probably just going to be the play because this allows me to stay outside of the range of the screen and then also dodge that one attack that from like melee range is basically impossible to dodge. Some very solid damage. And 2 is maybe a little risky. Certainly not getting blasted by a scream here. Like, I want to stay at a range where I'm baiting at the scream, but I'm not inside. Reposting's probably worth it too. Yeah, this is nice and simple. I don't believe so, Vivi. Ever made tutorial type stuff? I've done like no hit tutorials, like actual route tutorials, but that's basically it. Sounds good, Wabbit. Thanks for hanging out, dude. Slicer. Yeah, maybe actually. And reposting with something might be worth it, right? Well, Slicer's not slash, it's just magic. Exalted? Well, I mean, I'm using Flame Branch Strength, which is, well, it just gives me the extra stamp regen. Nice one, Rocksling.
Maybe I'll be the best nut ever.
Did get a stagger at some point. Seriously?
This is going too far.
Bro, what? What even is that? Yeah, I don't really want to be getting this attack, because this can deflect off of trees and shit. Yeah, just staying in front of him like this puts... Look at that, all underneath the ice. It's just horrible, dude. I'm honestly pretty sure that, like, the Prelate's Hammer is faster kill than this, but it's just not safe.
Tell a story of how a tarnished became Elden. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Our sea
Basically did nothing.
back upon us and recall
Carry and retaliate? The Frost Breath?
an age
I have no idea.
of fracture.
Ash, thanks so much, dude. And thanks for the good luck. Hitting Terra. I guess I maybe could if I was close. Not a bad idea. It is actually very annoying trying to fight him when I can't see shit. Done.